You see, when you were learning this, learning about mind, all those preachers, they're American. Reverend Ike, I was listening it. He was a reverend. In that time, he was a black person who teaching people's mind to believe they are powerful in their mind. So that's the war they made, that the sacrifice they made it, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it. See, always there's got to be war between minds. Yes. You see, where the war start, the war doesn't start between black and white. The war started in the family. Yes. The war of mind started in the family.
Families.
Yes. That is why he found they were equal. He thinks that somebody may hate you, but it's not going to feel anything. Do you know, both we are victim. The person who hates you, even the person he hates. If he abuses you, he go to see you in his mind or his life.
It's true.
So he become a victim. Somebody on the street abuse you, he goes home, he go to feel question on his mind. Why did I call this person? Why did you think that? He's going to tell everyone how his day did. Oh man, I made this black people, I tell them off everything there. You see, you plant his mind, he's going to sleep. In a dream, he's going to see you. And then even you, when you're sleeping where you are, you go to see him telling you something like this. That's how everything's mind. That's how our mind is everything. Our mind captured everything's happening in your day. Or both, we are victims.
But both is also a victim, because even if he may on the surface not feel bad about what he said to you, maybe he felt proud about it, he felt happy, but the way, it's also a reflection of the way he treats himself. So in another form, he's still going to be abusing himself.
Yes, but you see, that's why again I come to you. Don't worry about him. You yourself.
How do you take it?
Yeah, how you take it. So that is the problem. You take it in positive way, you go to change everything. And you take in positive way, no one else is going to do it to you. Yes, when you walk in a positive way, when you walk in a positive mind, when you walk, everything you feel here, you are here because somebody, God put you here, and your mind is put you here. No one is going to tell you anything to distract you. Yes, we distract ourselves until we know we are God.
Yeah,
the life change. If my life change every day, I test it. I test to see if people how to go to react to me, but it's because how I feel to react to them first. Yes, don't give somebody a chance to react differently, to react negatively toward you. Yes, and if there is conflict, if some things happening, if there is incident happening, that is the trigger. So you have to think twice before you react. And who's going to tell you what to do? Your mind. Your mind is going to correct you. Your mind is going to give you the right answer. There's no way we are going to do the other things, because it's you how you go to take somebody's word.
Guys, Fanatics is the #1 online retailer when it comes to merchandise, when it comes to drip. You know, I'm one of those people, when I walk into the building, I want to stand out. I know my aura, my presence, my energy, and my drip is going to be the one that's going to pull me apart from the lot. You can be that person too. It all starts with your fashion sense. It all starts with the way you present yourself. And Fanatics, they're just them guys, man, especially when it comes to supporting your favorite team or just looking fly. This is a lifestyle and it's a mentality. Guys, there is discounts every single day. That's the best thing. That's why we've partnered up with Fanatics for a really long time. I'm very passionate about something like this. And to be able to look good and fly is always a privilege. So go click that link in the bio. Now let's get back to the video.
And the reason I'm saying is distracting. There is many kids, especially in Americas, many people who went in trouble because somebody say a word. You hit somebody because somebody say, oh, black. You hit somebody because they say nigger, and you hit them, you damage their teeth, you go to court, you go all those things there. Just the distraction, I'm saying it. It's mental. See, a white person use always made against our community. Because as we don't use think mental first, we use special physical things there. Until we learn that, until we know the power of mind is so powerful. It's so powerful. There's nothing else we go to continue to be in trouble.
Especially like when you give that your energy and time, it's like you make it your God. You know, you make it your God when now you're thinking about how we're treated poorly, this and this has happened. You know, for me, I also see it when I'm like being black and who I am. It also is like I stand out. It gives me an advantage. I know when I go somewhere, if I'm the minority, it's great for me because I know it's just gonna make me stand out.
You should even not take that. Minority of what?
No, what I mean is like
that is negative. They say.
No, what I mean is if I go somewhere and I'm the only black person, let's say, instead of thinking like this is maybe they're racist to me or I'm the only black person here, like
So I don't even you going there, you think you're black. Yes. Go there as God. Go there as a human. Nothing else. Go there as a mind person. That is where it changes everything. Go there as your own history or your own things there to tell them. But you go there as God. You go there as mind, as equally like anything else. That's how the change is mind. That's how the mind tells you you are powerful and similar like anyone because our mind is so connected. Yes. If our mind is so connected, yes, that's why you found people they attract everything because you are connected. But it's how you handle your mind. Where you go, it's your place. Where you go, it's you. It's your God. It's everything. It's the way you want it, not the way the other way around.
Yeah, I think this has been a good conversation to have, to talk about, like, you know, because it's something I think, like you said, it holds some people back. Some others, I don't know how they feel about it, but it's like these are important conversations to have because there's much bigger things than racism, much more bigger things. I think not only the way we treat each other, but it's just like, how can we just create big things instead of complaining or crying? Let's create.
So like for me, I could even give an example of always I took experience what I faced always. Like we come from a different background, home, we become immigrant here, we root community. Do you know our community, African community, we can't even form something. We have hate between our communities. We meet here, we are black, we same country, but to form a community, just to enjoy life, to bring our kids together, we can't do it.
You don't think we do that here?
No, but we are doing it, we're still fighting among ourselves. See? Like our community, we have like 2 or 3 community and we are the same people. You found Nigeria, they have 3 or 4. You know, all those things there. We never become one. And when people fighting us, they fight as one person. You see now these days, they don't call the Sudanese, they call Sudanese. They don't call them Africans. They are Sudanese. It's like a part of the African.
Yeah, but it's just like the same way you have Croatian and Danish. You don't call them European. You say that's Croatian, that's Danish. That's
but as most they call us Africans, so that I would say is. But that I would say, you see, remember, the community for ourselves, if we don't love each other, if we don't do things to get ourselves, who's going to respect you? No one. Africans, we need first, we learn, love yourself, and then you go to love your community around.
Love the brothers, love your neighbor, love yourself.
If we came from all the way Africa, we come here, and then we can become friends. So what do you think? People they go to like us? No. See, it's the way we call ourselves. See?
We need to stick together.
Yes, we learn. We have to learn to stick together in our community. We have to learn to protect ourselves in the community. And then also other people, they go to do it the same way.
You said something as well, like when you're on the street and you see like a black, you said like usually black women, they don't.
So see, like now, when you see a black person now, I get excited just to say hello to the person because on the street. But you see now that I realize, no, because they're black. If you don't know person, you don't need to go to talk to them because they're black.
Hey, I have fantastic news for you. The Rubasha Family podcast is proud to announce that we have partnered with WorldRemit. Now, as a diaspora family, African Australian, we have our loved ones back home. We want to feel connected with our people, whether we're sending money back home to create our family legacy, building generational wealth, or we're connecting with our loved ones, birthday parties, whatever the situations is. We always want efficient and effective ways for us to be able to send money directly, straight away for the people that we love or the projects that we're funding. So we have some fantastic news for you. For the link in the description, it's going to sign you up with WorldRemit, and not only that, even better news, guys. Watch this. Once you send over $100, you will have $15 put into your WorldRemit account immediately. So make sure when you click the link in the description, it's going to take you to sign up with WorldRemit. Not only that, it's going to ask you to use a referral code. You punch in that referral code, and that will give you $15 as soon as you send over 100. Now back to the video.
You see, that is just another thinking. Maybe I could call it racist or whatever I could keep, the excitement.
Yeah, because even me, like, even when I was in Europe or everywhere, every time I see a black person, like, I say what's up, or even here, usually like you'll see a guy, a black man, they'll say hi. Here, I noticed in Australia, like the black women, they kind of, sometimes they don't even look at you.
Yeah, for me, even the men, because if I go for walk and I look person and then look in the eyes and things there, so
they don't look at you.
Yes, we lose that energy to things there. And I don't know why. Because for me, maybe because I'm old, when I see them, I try to tell somebody there, and then somebody look at you, and then you continue. So I wonder. So if they are black, you just continue going. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean because they're black you have to say it to them.
Yeah, even they look at it, just because you're black, I don't have to say hi. Not every white person goes says. I don't know. I just do that.
For me, I thought because maybe minority, they should be interact more. Excuse me, but I realize no, we don't interact easily now, much more. Even if I have clients in the Africans these days, I have to wait them until they open up. But always I try to open up, and then you see if they don't respond. So now I know I'm matured now. So I used to wonder why is that? But yeah, because you are black, you don't need to go to somebody because it's the color. It's there again. It's the mind.
Yeah, mind. Yeah, anyway, Dad, I think that was a great episode. Does racism exist?
Yeah, as I say, it's hate. Hate exists. Yes. Hate exists, but you see the problem is if we hate between the same people, the same thing is okay, it's normal. No. But this one racism, this one we say on the television every time is there, for me it's just distraction. We have to learn how to deal with it as our own people. But because of our history, the way he created everything there, it continues to remain in our mind. But how we go to turn it positive in our day life? How do we make it positive? How do we make it doesn't distract us? So guys, use your mind. Our mind is going to protect us. Remove your thinking before, because it's what you carry in your mind. And if you remove it, then the life changes. You see it different. What we can't control outside, so we can't control it. But what we can control in ourselves, that is the key. That is the winner.
Just operating out of love. Like you said, when you know what you have within and who you are, you see that greatness and you see that goodness in other people. Even if someone abuses me, I still see you as a God. I still see you as a child of God.
Sometimes even it's hard somebody to abuse you when you have that thing there. All that is going to abuse you is going to be triggered by something. There's something that is going to happen. But if you go positive, if you feel everything there, the energy, the way you walk, you feel that comfort, you feel that everybody sees you different. The respect comes there, and energy comes there. Sometimes we have to act because life, it doesn't make easier to anyone else. As I say, these Americans, they sacrifice. They fight war. They be strong for many years, and they keep fighting. And that's how life is. Life is keep fighting. It's just to experience the good and the evil. And then the life goes on live. No matter what happenings, life goes on.